What's up? Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mark, and today we are back with another Twisted Wonderland reaction. We're checking out Ace's Ceremonial Robes vignette. Took me a minute to figure out what it was again. But we're doing Ceremonial Robes. This is called Such a Snoozefest, which already sounds just like something Ace would say. Gonna be honest here, man. I actually have no idea how this is gonna go. But I am very excited to do this because I have grown to like Ace a lot over the time of doing all these vignettes, and so I'm very excited to check this out. But as always, shout out to the original video creator, which is Songstress Studios. As always, the link will be in the description down below. Make sure you go over there, give that video a like, and while you're then come back here, give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notification bell because I am doing this. Then I'm gonna be doing the lab uniform vignettes next, and then from there we'll do probably school uniform and PE, and then after that, for some of them, I'm planning on checking out the vignettes for Savannah Claw. I'm not gonna like do some of the more like spoilery ones, but I believe I could probably get away with doing the ceremonial robes. But with that said, you can let me know in the comments down below if that's something you want to see me do afterwards. Because we do still have the events for me to react to, but I want to get through as many vignettes as possible because I'm having fun with these. Then we also, we got the Hearts of You birthday boy vignettes as well to do. Okay, we still got quite a few vignettes to do. I'm trying to do one vignette reaction a day. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for Saturday and Sunday yet. But anyways, I want to get into this. But as always, if you want to see this video early access or just want to support me, you can check out the Patreon down below. The link will take you directly to the Patreon. There is an early access tier, which gets you early access, as it's in the title, to all my Twisted Wonderland reactions, like a day or two, maybe more, before they release here on YouTube. Or if you don't want to support me over there, you can support me at my Throne wishlist in the description down below. All the support means the world to me. Liking, subscribing, doing all that good jazz. And with that said, I am very excited to get into this. But as always, if you're new here, strap in. If you've been here before, you know what to do. Grab your snacks, grab your drinks, because I have a drink this time, and let's talk about the episode. Not the episode. I think this is the first time I've actually done my standard like little intro before a vignette. Grab your snacks, grab your drinks. Have a drink this time. Grab your notebooks, or if you want to take notes. I don't take notes for the vignette specifically, but who knows. Anyways, and let's check out the vignette. That I'm gonna have to work on that. Such a Snoozefest, Ace Tripola, Mirror Chamber, of course. State your name. Yeah, state your name, bro. Ace Tripola. The nature of your soul is Hearts of Yule, of course. Yeah, Hearts of Yule. Called it. That's what my brother got when he went here, so I kind of figured. Yeah, makes sense, man. That does make sense. Okay, here's a question off rip, because we're only 22 seconds in. I assume Ace probably isn't the first one to have a sibling that was a student, right? Do they usually end up in the same dorms? Assuming that's not like some kind of spoiler for like one of the later books. Do they usually end up in the same dorm as like a previous sibling did or parent or whatever? Or can they like be sent to different ones? And are there any actual current like sibling? Yeah, there's at least one sibling duo in the show, I'm pretty sure. I forgot their names, but I think there is. If there's not, I assume Ace isn't the first one to like have a sibling that was in the school. Anyways. Let's just move on. I've spent way too long yapping. Let me lower this a little bit. There we go. You there. Quickly return to your seat once your assignment has been finalized. Hey, Riddle, how you doing, man? Happy to see you again. Hope you're having a good day. Ah, I have no tolerance for rule breakers in Hearts of you. Henceforth, you will comply. Damn. Yeah, he does. You know, out of all the people that we've met so far, Riddle does seem like the person the most who would say words like henceforth or comeuppance or stuff like that. Like, he seems like someone who would say that. Yeah, so you gotta comply, Ace. Yeah, I'm sitting. Are you really? You look like you're standing to me. Scary little guy, ain't he? Bro, don't mess with his height, man. I actually have no idea how Riddle feels about his height. How does Riddle feel about his height? I don't know if we've actually seen any real like reactions from him like when like having his height mentioned. Is he sensitive about his height? I on the one hand, I could see him potentially having a small problem with him. Small small problem with him being presumably on the shorter end. But at the same time, he has enough authority and power that I don't think he cares. At the same time, I can see it going either way. Scary little guy. Anyways, at least I know where I'm going now. That is true. One good thing came out of this. All that's left is wait for everyone else to get their assignments. Easy peasy. Nothing's easy peasy with you, man. Gotta be honest here. Oh, hey, Deuce. Hearts lobule. Yep. Dude looks serious as a heart attack. Ha! Get it? Heart attack? Hearts lobule. I don't know if he planned that, but that's funny. And we're stuck in the same dorm. Ugh. Bet we'll get on like oil and water. You're so true. At least he knows that stuff. Scarabia. Yep, could have called that one. Sure you have. I don't know who it is, so I don't know if you could have called it. Savannah Claw. Oh yeah, I am very excited for Savannah Claw, bro. It's gonna be so much fun, I think, to check out season 2. Octavanel. Hell yeah. Okay, seriously, are we almost done? No. How many students are there at the orientation? Like at this whole thing? Like 100, right? Or is it less than that? Pame Fiore. Oh hey Riddle, how you doing? I'm so bored. Of course you are, man. And yet the house wardens and teachers are watching like their lives depend on it. Sheesh. Because this is an academy, a college, academy, college. Yeah, Night Raven College. I keep wanting to call it an academy, but it's a college. Somehow. But that's why they're watching like their lives depend on it. Because it's serious like that, man. You're in a college for a reason. But also, I would not put it past them for thinking their lives actually depend on it. Like they could die or something could go wrong. Well, actually, after what happened with Grimm, yeah, I don't blame them for watching like their lives depend on it, man. You know what? What do you know? Yeah, so no one knows one or two of us sneak out for a hot minute. Really? Really, bro? Riddle will know. Probably. Or Trey or Cater. Or literally anyone. I'm sure people have eyes. I hope. Maybe. Oh. Are there students that are blind? Or deaf? Or anything like that? I'm actually kind of curious. I don't know if it's because it's a magical world, if that's more or less likely to happen to someone. Or for them to be born like that. I'm not getting into a science discussion right now. I'll be here for a while. I'm sure someone will notice. And because I'm a genius, I've got a master plan. Gotta find someone who looks kinda pale. Frail, not pale. I don't know why I said pale. Kinda frail. Riddle? I wouldn't say Deuce looks frail. If Ace thinks Deuce looks frail, they gotta fight it out to see that Deuce is not frail. That way, if she just find us, I can just say we're looking for the infirmary. Why would you be going to the infirmary, man? This dude in front of me looks as dainty as a lace doily. A lace? What the fuck? A lace doily. I know the word. That one of those like. Oh, I'm gonna sound. I might sound so stupid. That one of those things. They're like square, but like people have them at like as like a diamond almost shape, like an angle. Like it's technically square. They have like a bunch of holes in it, and it's like Is that what a doily is? I might sound stupid, but I know the word. Help me out in the comments. What up, fellow Frosh? Got a question for you? Okay, at least you didn't choose a riddle. That would be funny, bro. He tries to sneak out with a riddle. Oh, that'd be funny. Ethel. Ethel. What? You're the one who I didn't recognize. Cause it was either in Deuce's thing. Deuce, I think it was in Deuce's what do you call it? Vignette. But we saw this person, I'm pretty sure, with their hood up, and I spent a solid minute or two crashing out as to who the fuck you were. I still don't remember you. But I believe you're what? Saw a fly. Not Octavanel. No, you're Pame Fiore. Pame Fidore. Pame Fidore? No. Pame Fidore. If you couldn't tell, it's like 5 in the morning. Pame Fiore. I'm pretty sure this dude's in Pame Fiore, but I still don't remember him. I feel like someone's mentioned him in a comment when I was dealing with trying to figure out who he is, but I just genuinely do not remember seeing him ever in the anime. So we might not have. We probably did, and I just don't remember. But like, I don't remember. But I love his hair. Love his hair, bro. He looks adorable. Shh, quiet down. We're in the middle of a ceremony. Right? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Ace, gonna want to pick someone else, I guess. Just about jumped out of my skin there. I thought he was a girl for a second. I don't see it. Isn't Night Raven College a boys' school? Or am I tripping? I'm pretty sure it's a boys' school, right? Assuming it's a boys' school, and that's like known information, Ace would probably know that, right? I don't really see it. Like, he's pretty, but I don't see him as a girl. Maybe I'm just blind in some capacity. I don't know, but I don't see it. He's pretty, yeah, but I don't see him as a girl. Did you say something? Nope. Sure. Anyways, I was gonna say, don't you think it's boring waiting around for everyone else to get their assignments? I don't know. Actually what kind of person Apple is. Cause again, I don't remember them at all. So I don't remember what kind of person they are from what little we know of them. Man, I thought I hit play. Do you think it's boring? No, I don't think it's boring. I suppose, yeah. Oh, really? Apple? Cool. Glad we're on the same page, I'm guessing you're gonna say. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's jumping from isn't it boring to let's sneak out, man. That's a bad idea. Okay. You know, I could kind of see where they're coming from, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd find it boring. Cause like I think it'd be interesting to see so many different people, and like do what Cater and Trey were doing that one time, like trying to like placing bets about who's gonna be end up where. That I think that'd be fun, but also, I sneaking out, man, that's too much work. I am a minimal effort, maximum profit person. Maximum efficiency, minimal effort. I if I like preserving my energy for when I actually need it. So I wouldn't be sneaking out. That's too much work, bro. Yeah, what do you think, Apple? Oh, but yeah. If we're quiet about it, no, man. Hey, don't drag adorable Apple into this. into your no doubt guaranteed to be caught scheme. Because, like I said, it's a jump from like a green, yeah, this is kind of boring, to let's sneak out, man. Poor Apple, man. He's gonna be in trouble. Please, I'm so bored. I feel like my brain's gonna melt. Then go by yourself. Like, yeah, you said you had a plan that requires someone else, but I'm sure you're smart. Someone so smart with your master plan, you could think of one without needing someone else. Faking in. Hold on a second. Don't pull my arm, okay? Yeah, come on, Ace. Be chill. Don't drag Apple by the arm like that, man. He didn't even say yes. He also didn't say technically. He didn't say no, but not saying yes. That's a no. If he does not give a yes, anything other than yes is a no. Basically, that's how it works. That's how consent in general should work. If it's not a yes, it's a no. I spent, I think a week or two ago, actually, unrelated to Twisted-Wonderland, but a week or two ago, one of these shows I'm covering, one of the seasonals, I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day. I was doing it on YouTube, but then I brought it over to Patreon. But anyways, I spent probably, I think it was that show, I spent like 5 minutes going over consent. Give me a consent lesson, bro. You can probably find, I'm pretty sure I timestamped it as well, because why not? And they're gonna get caught. Cheese it, man. Cheese it? Bro, you're cringe. That's not even like a good word for shut it. Man, so cringe, Ace. Thought you were better than that. Before we're caught. They're gonna get caught, bro. Night Raven College. So it is a college. I was right. Like, I remembered it was a college. Sweet, we should be safe out here. Great. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. But here's the thing now. What the fuck are you gonna talk about? You don't even know the dude. You don't even know if you have anything in common. Aside from, yeah, kind of this boring. Like, as I was saying, I knew it was a college. The confirmation was helpful. Should be safe out here. Let go of me. Yeah, let go, man. Dude, let go of Apple. Sorry. Huh? Oh, my bad. Sorry, don't know his name. Yeah. At least he said sorry, man. At least he said sorry, but it's a little late. You kind of dragged him against his will out here, getting him into trouble with you, presumably. If you want to know my name, it's Apple. Is it Apple like apple? Or what, but like Apple? Or is it like Epel? Epel? Eepy? Is he Eepy? Apple. Got it, I'm Ace. I would not be surprised if you were Ace. Nice to meet you, Ace. Pleasure's all mine. So, which storm did you land in? Pomiflory, right? Please tell me I got that right. Pomiflory. Yes! Oh yeah. I'm glad I got that right, bro. Like, I was pretty sure. Like, it was a toss-up originally between Pomiflory and Octavianel. But then I landed on Pomiflory, as you saw earlier. I'm glad I got that right. Oof. Tough break. The house warden there seems like a pain. Who's the house warden for Pomiflory? It's not Floyd or Jade. They're in Octavianel, right? I don't remember who the person is for Pomiflory. There are so many. I'm sorry, but there are so many characters. I remember some names. I remember faces better than I do names, especially for this game, this franchise. Oh, that huge speech about how beauty is important and how you gotta invest in yourself or whatever. I mean, okay, the guy's not wrong, whoever he is. I don't remember him. The beauty is important. That's subjective based on the person. Everyone finds that has their own feeling about what beauty is. There's nothing wrong with it being like beauty is important and investing in yourself it's as long as you do it in like moderation or don't do it to an extreme. Like it's okay to like wanna pamper yourself, wanna look nice. Just don't make that like maybe not your whole personality, but also don't make that like a prerequisite to doing anything at all. That's when it can become potentially a problem for yourself. And no one wants to have a problem for themselves. You also do gotta invest in yourself. That is how you improve, how you move on in life, investing in yourself. That's the key. One of the keys to I think is happiness is investing in yourself. What yourself as a person, what you want to do. Like don't lower your like your wants below everyone else's. You gotta maintain a level of like not ego or like but like a level of self-confidence about what you want to do for yourself, how you want to be yourself. Assuming that's what they mean by invest yourself. It could be something different. That's what I think. Yeah, he seems really strict. Which dorm are you in? Hearts Labial. Maybe, but our house warden seems just as bad, to be honest. I don't know. I haven't met Pame Fury's house warden, but I, I'd say I wouldn't say he's Riddle's as strict. I'd say it's probably different levels of strictness. I think. I don't know what the house warden of Pame Fury does for like punishments and stuff like that. If there's rules and all that, but the methods that he shares with Riddle are probably different, but they are probably both strict. My brother was in Hearts Labiule though, too, so I can probably get him to tell me where the best slack off spots are for maximum nappage. I mean, yeah, you probably can as long as he is chill like that. I know we don't know much about his brother. Do we know? Have we actually met his brother though? Not just like heard about him, but have we actually met him? I'm sure someone might have mentioned in a comment. But like once again, for my for my answers, have we met? Like, do we like? Would we ever meet his brother in the game or whatever? But I don't know if his brother's chill like that, man. Hmm. What kind of? That's nice. I think Hearts Abule is a perfect fit for you too. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not, but I love him either way, man. If he's not being sarcastic, I love that he's just so nice. Do you now? Well, you've got a Pame Fiore vibe going yourself. That dorm uniform will look great on you. Yeah, it probably will. I agree. I definitely agree. Are you good, man? Hey, don't overthink it. I know the house won't look scary enough, so it can't be that bad once you get used to it. True. It can't be as bad as Hearts Lab Evil. Well, actually, maybe it can. I don't know enough about Pame Fiore yet to know what they are like, how bad they are compared to Hearts Lab Evil. We got some time to burn, so why don't we drop by Pame Fiore house to check her out? Sure, I'm down for that. I want to see Pame Fiore. Let's do it. No, that's okay. Oh, fair enough. You sure? Then how about we go poke around that area over there? Campus ain't gonna explore itself. I mean, that is true. That is true. Apple is so interesting because we're both learning a lot and learning absolutely nothing about him. Like he's not the super uptight. He's not super uptight like say Deuces, but he's also not maximum slacker like Aces. He's somewhere in the middle. The vibe I'm getting from Apple, I hope that's how I pronounce the name. That's what I've been calling him. Apple, the vibe I'm getting really from him is like chill. Like maybe not Trey chill, but like chill in some capacity. Ceremonial robes too. Such a Snoozefest. Courtyard. Hell yeah. So there's a courtyard. Looks like the perfect spot to play hooky, which makes sense considering my brother. Okay, so your brother is chill like that. When I say chill, I mean like chill like with like chill in the same way Ace is chill. Like I think there's two different types of chill. There's chill like Ace's level of chill about everything, like lax and chill. But then there's chill how I think of like Apple. And like he's chill, like mellow. Mellow might be the better word for it. Mellow. That's the like word that I can think of right now that describes him. Yeah. You good, Apple? Apple seems like I don't know. He seems not he definitely is not the same level of enthusiastic as Ace is. I think he just feels like he's does he just feel like he's being peer pressured into this? I mean he is being peer pressured into it, bro. Literally. But like I don't know. It's so interesting. There's a bench beneath that apple tree. Great place for a nap, wouldn't you say? Maybe. Even if a teacher came noticing around, you could just say you're resting off a stomachache and they'd totally buy. I don't know what kind of schools you went to, Ace, before this. If you went to school, I don't know if you were homeschooled. But I'd wager they would not buy that easily. One or two teachers might, being realistic here. But most, I feel like, would not buy that. Mm-hmm. You are. You are the only one talking here, man. Genuinely, the way Apple is like responding and all that, 100% how I am. When I'm like not recording and stuff like this, I I I don't always talk a lot. I do, which is funny considering what I do. I don't always talk a lot. I'll be like, yeah. I'll give like small like one word responses to things. I feel seen. Not really. You're not bored. Then what? Are you starting to regret sneaking out orientation? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but you kind of are. It's crossed your mind. It crossed your mind, which is valid. Because not everyone disregards rules and doesn't care about how, like, be in trouble. Dude, Apple, what's with all these squirrely replies? Dude, Apple, what's with all these squirrely replies? Squirrely? One word replies are squirrely? What does squirrely mean in this context then? Because, like I always assumed like squirrely was like fast talking and like not maybe not making a lot of sense in some ways. I don't know. I just didn't think of like one or two words replies and not saying much otherwise as squirrely. Valid question, no? I guess. I always like this. Just say what's on your mind. He might always be like this, and this might just be how he is. But what is on his mind? I'm curious. Nothing in particular. Okay, fair. If that's true, cool. That's not true, cool. None of our business. Ace, it's none of your business. Uh huh. By the way, you have very feminine features. Are you a girl? It's cool, but so he does know this is an all boys school. I still don't see him being looking like a girl. He doesn't look like a girl. Like, do, is there something wrong with my eyes? Like, does everyone think he's a girl? Think he looks like one? I don't. I mean, I don't know what he sounds like, but I can imagine what he sounds like based on my experience with anime and what characters that look more like pretty and like almost petite like him would sound like, but I don't see it. I don't know, man. He looks like a dude to me. Or you're a girl. It's cool, but this is an all-boys school. At least Ace knows that. What? No, I'm not. I believe you. Haha, there's the spirit. Bro, you don't have to get a rise on him like that, man. That's might be something he's insecure about. Let's be honest here. It might be. I don't know. I can't prove it, but it might be. Feels like that was the first time I got a real answer from you about anything. Oh yeah, you took a jab at him, bro. Of course he'd reply. You took a jab at something personal about him. Anyone would probably give you a reply if they could. Ah. You think way too much before you speak. We're both freshmen, aren't we? You can be real with me. I believe Ace when he says that. And I do feel like, despite everything I've said so far about Ace, I do feel like he'd be someone like he'd be like the kind of friend that you can trust and to talk to. I also don't think he'd spill any secrets that you tell him. Like even under threat, maybe. Probably not. He probably wouldn't even under threat of like death or something. I could see him being a ride or die in his own way. But at the same time, he and Apple just met. Literally just met. And they're both at risk of being potentially expelled, depending on how strict the school is. So I don't blame Apple for not being real with Ace right now, if we're being honest here. And what's wrong with thinking before you speak? Thinking before you speak, some people probably need to do that, if we're being honest here. Thinking before you speak would probably prevent a lot of trouble that people get into. We'll probably have to do introductions on our first day of class. You're gonna be just much of a wallflower then? Probably. What's wrong with that? Not everyone has to be full of energy and open like you are, man. But if Apple wants to be more open and all that, like be more expressive, all the power to him, man. I'm fine with that too. I'm just saying don't pressure him for that. It's not like I talk this way because I want to. Fair. That's valid. You know, because today's orientation? Maybe. There's probably more than that, though. The first day of class isn't going to be that different. It'll be another sea of faces you don't know. Yeah. But much smaller. Probably. And it'll probably be with people that you dorm with, I assume. So, like, there's different levels to it, if you're going to be honest here, Ace. Guess your buddy Ace just got to show you how to do a proper introduction. I don't want to know what your proper introduction is. Because, like, his proper introduction... My light's on, hold on. Because, like, I could imagine his proper introduction being, like, some kind of, like, class, like doing a prank for his first day. Or, like, saying that he's someone that he's not, like, saying he's... I don't know what kind of celebrities if they have any, what kind of celebrities they have in their world, actually. Saying he's some kind of popular celebrity when he's not. Like Leonardo DiCaprio or something like that. I could see him being the kind of person who do that. My name's Ace Tripola. I came from the distant queendom of roses. Okay, that's normal. That's actually normal. Dope. I'm fine with that. Like, I know Ace can get serious. That's the thing. I'm not naive to that. I know he can get serious. My default, though, a lot of times with Ace, is to assume the worst. Because that's a lot of the experiences I've had with him in vignettes and in the anime. The distant queendom of roses. Queendom of roses. Roses. Heart's Labule. Riddle Roseheart. Is Riddle connected to the Queendom of Roses in some kind of like royal capacity? Like, that's a little like on the nose, if you ask me. How far is the Queendom of Roses from the Isle, the Saga, the Isle Saga Isles? Oh, I know. Many people have told me in the comments what the place is called, the island, the Saga Isles, right? The Isle is something, I'm pretty sure. My favorite food is cherry pie. Okay, now you go. That's a pretty good introduction. We didn't have those kind of introductions when I was in school, man. We didn't. My name is Apple Felmier. Felmier? Looks like a Felmier name. Felmier. I'd rather not share where I'm from. Valid. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Although, I'd be lying if I said I'm not curious. But, fair enough. I won't pry. I'm really good at doing apple carvings, I guess. My favorite food is macarons. Apple. I see what you did there. I'm really good at apple carvings. Cool. That's a cool skill. That also means you're probably good with a knife in general. I assume you could probably translate some skills you learn from apple carvings to others, from doing apple carving to other stuff. That's pretty cool. I've never had macarons though. Macaroons? Macarons. Macarons, huh? I can totally see it. I can't because I don't know what they are. I assume they're a cookie, right? They sound like a cookie. And also barbecue. Valid. Valid, bro. Barbecue is valid. Valid. Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, what? Bro, is that really such a surprise? What, is it because he looks petite that he wouldn't like barbecue? What's wrong with barbecue, man? Wasn't expecting that one. Came right out of left field. Not really. Most people like barbecue, man. I don't either, man. I don't see what's so funny. I thought I heard someone. Oh, great. Who is it? Ready to fight? Nuts. Someone's coming. Hide. Yeah, hide. Who is it? Hey, Riddle. How you doing, man? It's not what you think. We got lost. Going to the infirmary. You see? It was all Ace's idea. Apple, throw Ace under the bus. Do it. He deserves it. Ace Tripola, Apple Felmier, where are you? If you can hear me, then reveal yourselves this instant. Great. Damn. The housework. Yeah, he is the housework in a labule, right, man? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Damn, this is a cool illustration, bro. Really cool art shot. I've said this many times before, but I love how Twisted-Wonderland does a vibrancy of color. I've definitely mentioned it before, but they do color really well. Like the way his eyes pop, and like they almost take center stage, and yet not too center stage. That you like aren't paying attention to everything else. Like you see his hair, the shadows on it, the purple from the robe. Like it all works really, really well. I love designs in general. Like if you couldn't tell, I love design and stuff. I can't do it personally. I'm not an artistic person like that, but I love designs. I just love admiring designs, man. And I love admiring characters that have great designs, and he does. Objectively, he has a really good design. He's also sure. But nothing can top Riddle or Trey. I can't believe this. They both just disappeared from orientation. I hope there wasn't some sort of problem. There was, man. The problem is called Ace Tripola. I'm dogging on him too much, I think, but like, it is his fault. But I will say this. Great. If it turns out they are merely playing truant, my judgment will be swift and merciless. Yeah, you know what? After hearing that, if I was them, I'd throw Ace under the bus even more. Every man for himself here, man. Every dorm for himself. I barely know him. I don't like the sound of that. I don't either, man. I wouldn't either. Dude, put a cork in it. Too late. They found him. Ace, Apple, where are you? Oh, he's tricking them. They do not appear to be in the courtyard. That's supposed to... Oh, that's oldest school in the book, man. That's the oldest school in the book. Easily the oldest school in the book. Oldest trick in the book, not school. Oldest trick in the book. And Ace will fall for it. I don't know about Apple, but Ace, I feel like he'd fall for it. The OST is so cheerful. Is he actually leaving? That might not be. Okay. Genuinely thought that was a trick. It's such an easy trick, though. I genuinely thought he would have pulled that off. Made it by our skin and our teeth. Somehow. Gasp, I couldn't breathe. I don't blame him, man. Sorry, but at least the house warden didn't find us. Yes, he did, right? Come on. Show up. Come on, Riddle. Never mind. Do you make a habit of strong... Yes. Yes, he does. That's his whole personality. Strong-arming people. But you're going to be great friends. I can already tell. Hey, cut me some slack. We got a nice head start on touring the campus, so that gives us a leg up on the other freshmen. I mean, yeah. But, like, at what cost, bro? I could see Apple and Ace actually being friends, though, honestly. Ace would be good for getting Apple more out of his shell, if that's what he wants to be out of it, if he wants to be more out of his shell. We better get back towards those mean old house wardens find us, so, yeah. Dorm assignments probably wrapping up now. Man, that was such a Snoozefest. True. True, man. Dorm assignments are probably wrapping up. It really was. 200 freshmen, bro. Damn. Does the mirror ever get tired? Legitimately. If I was the mirror and I had to do this, like I had to like assign people using some kind of weird magic, however the mirror works, I don't quite know how it works. But if I had to like use some weird magic on 200 people, not only would I feel like my magic would start to run out, but my voice would just get sore. The mirror probably needs a bunch of cough drops after this, man. God, that's way too many people. That explains why it took so long. Yeah, it does. That does explain it. So that means that each dorm just got about... How many new members? I don't know. I don't like math. With 7 dorms, so that would be an average of 30 people, I think. Good, I'm glad he can do math. I love Apple already. He can do math for me. That ridiculous orientation was bad enough. Next we'll probably have to all line up and fly off to our dorms. Yeah, it does kind of stink, man. I just don't like large groups, personally. It sounds like you prefer to march to the beat of your own drum. Yeah, he does, man. Yes, he does. Yeah, but you're the same way, aren't you? Yeah, I could see it. In his own way, I could see him being the kind of person who does that. Yeah, exactly. In his own way, a bit. Haha, well, we better get going. The house wardens may be awful, but let's make the most of it. Yeah, let's make the most of it. Here's to a great school year, Apple. Yeah! Oh, that's it? Damn. Already done. That went by pretty fast for me. Okay. I don't really know what to do now, man. I found our fly. Anyways, this was fun. I did enjoy this a lot, honestly. Like, I really go in between. Like, I go between liking Ace, being like, oh, come on, Ace, to like, oh, Ace is pretty cool. I don't hate him. I'm well past the point of like disliking him or hating him. All degree of emotion I feel towards him is positive. It's just varying degrees based on what he's done. But that makes me human. We hold multitudes in us, so that's what matters, man. But yeah, that is the 5th and final ceremonial robes vignette for Hearts Lab Yule. I am going to wrap it up here. And as always, as I said at the beginning, you can check out the Patreon down below for early access. And also leave a comment down below letting me know what vignettes you want me to do, if I can check out the Savannah Claw ceremonial robes vignettes. I will if I can. I don't know how much spoilers they are. Because, like, I've said this before, but I don't like minor spoilers. I'm not against. If the anime is most likely to cover it, I'd rather not. But I have no doubt the anime cuts out quite a bit. So, like, the stuff that probably will get cut out, like the small stuff, I'm fine with that. It's just like big plot points that like have a high possibility of showing up. I like to avoid those if I can, just because I want to be able to experience it with the anime. But with that said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below about everything I've said. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just watching my videos. It means a lot to me that people are still enjoying all these vignettes, because I know vignettes are probably not as popular as the events are, and I will be getting to the events. Don't worry. I just want to get through all the vignettes first before I go to the events, because those are there's less that I can check out because of spoilers, but also they're longer too. So I want to get the short stuff, the vignettes, out of the way first. But I will be doing the events at some point. I haven't decided when, but I will be doing them. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, get a notification bell, comment down below, Patreon down below, my Throw wish list down below, my Twitter's down below, my anime list is down below if you're curious about that. Everything is down below. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, my name's Mark. Never stop being yourself, stay safe out there, and I will see all you incredible people in the very next video.